like me and planning a kitchen remodel and you're dreaming about all those kitchen countertops that you're seeing all over Pinterest? Well, before you fall in love, let me tell you that some of the kitchen countertop materials that you think are absolutely stunning are actually the worst choices that you could possibly make if you actually cook in your kitchen. My name's Carrie, I'm a self-taught designer, and today I'm gonna teach you 5 of the worst kitchen countertop materials if you actually like to cook in your kitchen. And I'm gonna break down exactly why some of these choices can lead to heartbreak, worry, as well as stain. And don't despair, because I'm also gonna show you in the second half of this video 5 of the best countertop materials if you love to cook or for your hardcore cooks in the kitchen. And make sure you stick around, because at the very end, I'm gonna show you my #1 choice that is a new superhero countertop, and that'll be fabulous for you hardcore cooks. Let's get right into it with a beautiful but fragile countertop material that we're seeing a ton of in luxury homes. This is gonna be a countertop material that is absolutely stunning. It has beautiful veining in it, and it can look translucent. And because it's translucent, people often backlight it, and that way it actually glows in your kitchen. And I'm talking about the Fragile Beauty Onyx. Onyx is absolutely gorgeous, but it can be stunningly tragic for a home cook. So there is something called the Mohs scale of hardness, where diamonds are a 10, and one of the softest materials is going to be a 1. Onyx is a tragic #3 in terms of hardness level. It's also extremely porous, which means it will soak up liquids almost instantly. And heat, forget about it. Onyx is a delicate calcium-based stone. It has pretty poor heat resistance, so it can be damaged by hot pan. And it can scratch, stain, or etch if you so much as look at it wrong. Now, if you have a stunning kitchen that you are really trying to have a showstopper statement piece in terms of your island, maybe you do get an onyx countertop for your island and have that backlighting and have this wow factor. And then you might be also well off enough to have a scullery or a butler's kitchen or a butler's pantry and have your real kitchen or your messy kitchen behind a wall and have your onyx island in the front. I'm not personally wealthy enough to have 2 kitchens, but some people are. Now we're going to talk about a countertop that definitely has a reputation, and it has a reputation for being a high maintenance countertop, but it's also a classic timeless choice. And if you haven't guessed it, I'm talking about marble. Everyone loves the timeless classic beauty of a Carrara or a Calacatta marble. But in your kitchen, it's another soft, porous stone that is very high. Own it. Like onyx, it has a Mohs hardness rating of 3, which puts it on the lower end of the spectrum in terms of the countertop materials. And if your countertops aren't very hard, they can be prone to getting scratches in them. And because it's somewhat porous, marble can be prone to staining and etching, which is basically where you get a mark on the countertop that you can't get out. The acid from a lemon can etch marble, which is definitely not desirable when you spend a lot of money on these materials. It's definitely more heat resistant than an onyx countertop. Marble can handle temperatures from around 350 to 480 degrees Fahrenheit, which is definitely an improvement. But if you get over that, you can risk discoloring your beautiful marble or this thermal shock phenomenon. Even with diligent sealing, which it does require periodic sealing that you have to follow according to the countertop specifications. If you're a passionate cook, you're gonna be living in constant fear of a stain or scratch on your beautiful marble countertop. I do have some personal experience with marble. We had marble countertops in our bathroom vanity, and we had a workman come and he put his toolbox on top of our vanity, and he actually chipped the vanity in a couple different spots, and I got very upset, and I didn't find out till after he was done, and I made them come back, and they did fill it with epoxy, those chips, but I could still see it. I knew it was there, and that was just somebody putting their toolbox on top of the marble. Just think, if you're putting a lot of pots, pans, and other things, what could happen to your beautiful marble countertops. if you're a really hardcore cook. Next up is a close cousin, limestone. Limestone offers a very beautiful, warm, natural, almost rustic look to a kitchen, but it can be one of the worst choices for your kitchen countertop. It's even softer than marble. It's ranking at a 2 to 3 on that Mohs scale of hardness. And it's extremely porous, which means it can soak up pretty much any spill. And some sources claim that limestone can withstand high temperatures, but other sources say that it's susceptible to thermal shock, which means you really should not be putting a hot pan on your countertop in a real world kitchen that has limestone countertops. So limestone is really a trifecta of a bad choice for cooks. It scratches, it stains, and it can't reliably take the heat. So if you've been scouring the internet for the perfect countertop to go with those cabinets, and then also you're looking at appliances and all the things for your kitchen, I've got a great resource for you. It is my brand new ebook that is the Kitchen Designer's Secret Sources. And this is all the kitchen sources and vendors that designers don't want you to know about. And a lot of designers will actually tell you these are trade only, but in my ebook, I will show you how you can get access to these brands and vendors without hiring a designer. So make sure you check that out. It's in the Penny Modern shop. I'll link to that down below. Let's get back to the video. Our next countertop to avoid can be a little bit tricky, and you often see it in those 80s and 90s kitchens. I'm talking about tile countertops. And this one is tricky to judge because tile itself can be amazing. A porcelain tile has a hardness rating of 7 and can withstand temperatures over 2,000 degrees. And the problem with tile countertops isn't really in the tile itself, it's in the grout and the grout lines in between the tile. Grout can be a magnet for stains as well as bacteria and just grime and dirt, and can get really dirty and gross looking, which is definitely not good if you're doing a lot of food prep in your kitchen. So while the tile is non-porous and very durable, the grout itself isn't, which is why this is not a good pick for a high use kitchen. And now we have the budget imposter, which is laminate. Laminate countertops have come a long way in terms of the way that they can mimic the look of natural stone. And it's very budget friendly. But the fact is, it just can't stand up to the rigors of a real cook. The one thing it has going for it is definitely the laminate surface is non-porous. So that's great. So stuff isn't going to leak into it. But the biggest problem with laminate is that it is not heat resistant. It can only handle temperatures up to about 275 degrees Fahrenheit, which I'm sure you're going to be cooking at temperatures way hotter than that. So if you put something too hot on your laminate, it's going to melt and scorch and have a mark on it. It's also a very low hardness rating, and it can be very prone to scratches. If you scratch it with a knife or you dent it, you can scratch or dent that material. Also, even the seams can delaminate and kind of start spreading apart or bubble if it gets exposed to moisture. Definitely not ideal. Okay, now that you know which countertops to avoid if you love to cook, here are the ones that are definitely going to be the best possible choices for you hardcore cooks. But first, if you could do me a favor, check to make sure you're subscribed, because if you're not, why not? It's free. And if you like this video, hitting that subscribe button actually tells YouTube that you want more videos like this, and that's gonna help you get a feed of content that you love to watch. First up, I want to talk about a material that is a beautiful natural stone that is great for hardcore cooks, and that is going to be quartzite. Quartzite has been gaining in popularity year after year, and you don't want to get this confused with quartz. Quartz is actually man-made. Quartzite is a natural stone, and it's actually one of the most durable stones that you can buy. It's actually a 7 on that Mohs hardness scale, which is great, way better than marble, right? It's actually harder than granite, and it's extremely resistant to heat. Quartzite can withstand temperatures greater than 1200 degrees Fahrenheit, which is amazing. It's also incredibly resistant to both scratches as well as chipping. It does need to be sealed, but it's gonna give you that beautiful natural stone look that is similar to marble, but it's got tons of benefits with the heat resistant and the hardness that you're not gonna get in a marble stone. So if you're starting to get a little bit overwhelmed by all the different countertop choices, and then you're gonna have to pick out your cabinets and then fixtures and lighting, I've got a great resource for you. I've definitely got you. It is brand new, and this is my kitchen remodel planner. planner. And this is a digital download that'll let you print it out and you can fill it out, and it's gonna help you plan everything that you need for your kitchen remodel. It's going to help you plan the design, your vision board. It's gonna help you collect all your inspiration photos. And then it's also going to help you build a checklist of the things that you need, to-do lists, as well as punch lists for when you actually do the work. It has budget worksheets ready for you to fill out. It has pretty much everything that you need in a very simple and in order process of the way that you need to do it to plan your remodel. So download that today. That is over at my Penny Modern shop, and that link is down in the description. Next, we have one of the kings of low maintenance, and that is quartz. This is a completely man-made product that is about 90 to 95% actual quartz stone mixed with resin. This makes it virtually maintenance-free, and it has a most hardness rating of 7. So it's very scratch resistant. It's also non-porous, which is amazing. So that way you can spill your glass of wine and it's not that big a deal. Although I did have white quartz, and you do need to clean it up pretty quick because it can seep in there a little bit. But as long as you clean it up right away, it's gonna be fine. It's definitely a great choice if you wanna have a very durable surface that you're not gonna have to constantly worry about or run around behind somebody that has a jar of pasta sauce in their hand. The only issue with quartz is actually around the heat resistant. Because quartz is mixed with those resins, which is basically like plastic, it can only withstand temperatures up to about 300 to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So if you like to put a hot pan on your countertop, quartz is not the material for you. A hot pan can cause permanent discoloration or damage, which would be very bad if you actually had white quartz like I did. Our third countertop recommendation is a Workhorse Classic, and that's Granite. Granite has been a kitchen countertop material recommended especially for chefs and even outdoor kitchens for many years. And on that most hardness scale, it's a rating of about a 6 to a 7 in terms of the hardness. And it's also great in terms of resistance to heat. It is resistant up to 1200 degrees Fahrenheit. Certain granite countertops are resistant, so you can put that hot pan on there, no problem at all. Granite does need to be resealed occasionally, so that's something to keep in mind, but it's far more forgiving than a marble and definitely like an onyx or anything. So it's a perfect choice for a hardcore cook that really wants to do a lot of work in their kitchen. This next material is actually taking the design world by storm, and that is going to be a porcelain slab. These aren't your grandma's bathroom tiles. We're talking about huge solid slabs of porcelain that are incredibly dense and durable. They also have beautiful designs that look extremely natural and realistic, and it looks like a natural stone. They are virtually non-porous, which means they are virtually stain-proof, which is amazing. And they are incredibly heat resistant. Porcelain can withstand temperatures of up to 2000 degrees Fahrenheit. So you can put a hot pan or hot plate on the surface without a second thought. And in the hardness department, porcelain is great. It has a hardness rating of 7, which is very good, and it's very resistant to dents and scratches. They're also UV resistant, so they're not gonna fade in the sunlight. And finally, if you are an uber hardcore cook and you just love to put hot stuff on your countertop, you got acids and like lemon all around your kitchen, this next one is definitely gonna be for you. And this is our Countertop Superhero, and it is a new kid on the block, and that is called Sintered Stone. So this includes brands from companies such as Decton and Neolith. You might have heard those names thrown around as you're countertop shopping. Sintered stone is made by fusing minerals and stone particles under high heat and pressure. It actually mimics how natural stone is made. The result is an ultra compact, almost bulletproof surface that ranks a 7 to 8 on the Mohs hardness scale, which makes it one of the hardest countertop options that you have available. It's also highly resistant to heat, so it's going to withstand pretty much any temperature that you can throw at it. It's also incredibly resistant to scratches and stains, as well as UV rays, which makes it amazing for both indoor as well as outdoor kitchens. Sintered stone is one of the most durable and worry-free options for your countertops that you have available today. Now that you've got your countertops picked out, don't you want a backsplash to go with it? If you do, you've got to watch this video on the latest and greatest in backsplash trends, and make sure you check out the Penny Modern shop. I'll link to that down below, and I'll see you in that next video.